Here we have the queen herself. Yes, how you doing?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, great man. Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. How you doing? Happy
I'm good. I'm
Christmas.
blessed.
Welcome to Tikitaka show, Ghetto Sound
It's a
Entertainment,
great it's a
right?
great privilege. It's a great privilege to be here.
Nice,
All
nice.
right. Good evening, every great personalities out there, lovers of good music and life. I go by the name Effie Onome, Sandra Diagmoya, popularly known as Ex the Lioness,
Yes.
a performing artist, a songwriter, entrepreneur. I do so much, a mother, a friend, and a sister, all the way from Italy, a born Nigerian. And this is what we do: entertainment, music. Bless your soul.
How long have you been
Please, young
into this
lion.
music industry?
Into the music industry, I started 2015.
Oh yeah?
2015 was just me promoting other artists, me organizing show that lady that loves entertainment. But
Okay.
professionally, I started 2017 stroke 18.
What makes you choose music? What makes you want to become a musician? Or what makes you to become a musician? Because you're already a musician.
Wow, wow, music. Should I say music found me, or I was born with it? Yes, let me say music
Oh
found
yeah?
me. I can't say I found music because my father was a DJ back then. So imagine,
Oh really?
imagine a house you sleep and wake up in music. You will be
With
mentored.
music. Yes.
You
Yes, yes,
understand? So
yes, yes.
it's been music. All my life has been music. Though I had the opportunity of expressing myself, may he so rest in peace. When he died, I
Oh, it's
actually
late.
entered
Oh,
and
I'm
become
sorry
the
about
next
that.
I am. It's all good. It's all good. It's resting on the Lord. It's not dead.
Exactly, exactly. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. That
Mm.
is the spirit. That is the spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I was born and brought up in Nigeria. I am alone here in the Europe
Okay.
side. My siblings are over, they're back there in Nigeria. So it's been a long time. It's been a long
Oh,
time coming. Yeah.
damn. And you start practicing your music right from Nigeria before coming to Europe, right?
No, I would say church motivated me. Church
Oh,
motivated
yeah.
me
You were
so
choir
much
too?
because when I was back then in Nigeria, I do go to choirs, always in agape groups, normal
Nice.
choir, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And when
Yeah.
I came to Europe, I attended the church whereby they added me to a choir group. It was just choir here, choir there. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's the fun in it
Wow.
made me remember the time I had with my father. So I just wanted to enjoy that time again. So that's what boosted me into
Wow.
music.
So you was a choir before.
Yeah, I actually would have been now in the current church, but I decided not to because I don't dey sing wayward songs sometimes. So I cannot go to church. No, yeah, we call it wayward, but actually it's not wayward, okay? Because through our songs, we also pass messages, but differently, but differently. So we
Yes.
call it wayward because in normal gospel church, you will not pronounce certain things, but we can freely say it. So that makes us very corrupt. So
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
just being funny because I do sing in church
Wow.
sometimes when I'm paid to go and sing for people
Good.
getting their wedding, or persons just celebrating in normal churches. I go there to actually,
Yeah.
spice up the show. So it's just me saying it for fun's sake.
From 217 to 218, like you said, right? Like how many tracks have you gotten out there so far? Just let our fans know. I know you have, like Spanish say monton, you have many of it. But like how many tracks have you put out there?
Yes. If I should calculate my album stroke my singles, I think I've got 35 songs.
Wow. And when was your first track? Which year do you release your first single, or yeah, your first single?
Wow. The first single I released was 2017, but very funny song. So I don't really want us to go even, I don't want nobody to go check that song.
All right.
But it's also good for people
And
to go
by
see
then
because
you
it will
don't.
also help them improve. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, you know, because
Yeah.
and that will make people know how much you have improved also,
Yes.
you know.
Yes. That
I
is why it's
believe that,
there. I would have
yes.
deleted it. But I think people should see how I started growing to where I am today. So it's never been easy. So it's an upgrading. Like next year, what will be coming out from me will be different from what they're hearing now. So there's always room for me to improve, upgrade myself and all that. So as time goes on, I want to also carry my fans along, let them see from where I was and where I am right now. So I'm not running.
Being a Nigerian, yes, being a Nigerian, now living in Europe, being artist, songwriter, producer, and mom. How do you find living
Mm.
here and doing music, together with all you have to do for daily livings? How do you find it? You find it challenging or?
I would say anything you do in life, no matter the paths you've chosen, it's always difficult. So being a mom and also pursuing a career, it's very tasky. It's very, very tasky because
Yes.
you have to divide yourself. You have to split yourself into different dimensions, whereby there are times you have to be an artist. Well, you need your space. There are times you have to be a mother. You need your space. There are times you have to be a very serious businesswoman. You need your space. There are times you have to be a friend, a sister. So this whole thing, it's stressful. It's really stressful. And you being in Europe, normally in Africa, it's a bit easy because my son can go to my mom's house, can go to my younger one's house, go eat, go relax while I do my thing.
Yes.
Okay, but with him here, and I have to go to shows, I need time to write my songs, and I also have to remember to cook, and there are some clothes I have to wash. I have to get some stuff done. It's really not funny though. And I have to promote myself,
Right.
look for time to record myself, sit down and start promoting myself. It's tasky. Come on, to have enough
Yes.
balls. If your balls not strong, not going to music.
Yes.
You understand?
You know, go
Mm.
there. That is not go area for real. Yes. Yes, I believe
You
that.
understand? Because it is
That's
you
true.
you
That
put
is
in, you
just,
don't get it back. It's just like an investment
yes.
that you don't even know when to catch out. You're just putting it there,
See that.
just to bless fans, drop stories, messages. Because music is, if your heart is not pure, your hand is not clean, you can't do music. But it takes a whole lot of patience. It takes a whole lot of sitting down, understanding life itself before you could preach it out there. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
So do you produce your music yourself or you go to studio? Because we understand that you are a songwriter, so it's obvious you wrote your songs, but
Yeah.
how do you produce them? How do you come up with the beats, them and everything?
That one, we're actually in my studio right now, okay? But I've not started
All
recording
right.
myself, nor producing myself. So I've got different personalities for different sector. I've got my engineer, I've got my recording guy, I've got my graphics designer. So everybody get my owner to just write and do the performing. So I think I can't do it all
Right.
because when you start doing it all, it becomes greediness. So I think the division of labor is also good. It strengthens your career. You can do it. You can do it all.
So I want to ask you, how did your family accept you for who you are and for what you are doing? How do they accept you? Do you have their support, or most of them did not agree? Because I know we Africans and some families and all that, how we take
Yeah.
entertainment. So how do you get support, or are they
My
okay with
family
what
knew
you
what
are and what you do?
they knew what I would become before I grew up. Okay. So my family has
Right.
always, I was very little when I started entertainment with my father. So they knew that when I grew up, is either I'm a disaster or I'm going to turn it for good. Entertainment was in the blood. Okay. If they can, then they used to like the junior check the senior, you know, then growing up. So my father would say, my lioness. So my family, more or less, they knew what I will do. They have dreamt about it. So me actually doing it make them more proud, and their support is massive. I have never seen support from a family member just the way I have. Of course, everybody will not, don't expect because they're your family, they would share your stuff, and they might be the one to love it most or even better. But they don't do it like that to show you just the way fans will do. You understand? So but I see the love. I see the comments. I see the messages. I see the prayers. They are fully, wholeheartedly in support of it. And I like the encouragement I get from them. I do. I do.
Nice.
Though I would want to see it more, you know. I want to see the action more than the praises though. But I think like this is even good because the day I fuck up, they can easily come through, you know. When they are sharing it, I feel everything is okay. And the day I mess up, they can't talk. So I believe it's okay like this. It's cool. You know, music is a beautiful and a dirty business, you know. So when you're a musician, people see you as corrupt. They label you corrupt already. Okay, so before you enter into it, these are the things you must first look out for. Because no matter how decent, no matter how matured, diplomatic you want to go about it, the label is just the wayward. Okay, so this is what we get. This is what we get.
What kind of music do you specialize in? Is it Afro or hip hop or reggaeton? Because everybody has a special, you know. How can they define you like what you specialize on?
Yeah, I'm into all genres of songs, you know. I do all kind of songs. I'm into, I'm a versatile artist. I'm into reggae, I'm into blues, I'm into gospel, I'm into traditional, I'm into Afrobeat. Just bring it on. You won't believe it when you hear me sing Afrobeat and hear me sing traditional song. You're like, what the heck are you? Yeah, I can switch. So music for me is fun. It's beautiful. It's something I love. So that's why any genre for me works. You call me for I'm a versatile artist, versatile artist. Any song that I just know the spirit is good, everything is good, be it a local song, be it a normal streets Niger vibe, be it Afro beats, be it love song, be it rap, be it reggae. Yeah.
And how do the community, the Italian, because you're living in Italy now, right? How do they accept you guys over the Afrobeat music and our kind of music? How do they accept it over there? Are you guys having your freedom? Are you guys feeling free doing it there, or is there any difficulties around it?
First of all, as a foreigner based in Europe, it's not really easy. Any other foreigner can be okay, but when you're the black community, is not very easy. Okay, they've got limitations to our colors or our race when it comes to entertainment. Okay, because they see us as wide, and they believe given that opportunity, only God knows what they will do. Just imagine if we are restricted from banks, like there are certain amount you can bank, and there are some persons, they don't even open accounts for them anymore here in Italy presently as I speak. They said they're being used by fraudulence and also imagine, and houses, you don't even get a house to rent, even if you have whatever it takes. So imagine if we got such limitations, and entertainment would be fucking hard. Yeah, this is why when they say come together, it's not come together, let's break bread or chop a goosey with a bar. It is come together, let's see how to defeat this wall that is just facing us in the face. We can do nothing about it. I don't want to call other colonials, their tribes or whatever. If you see them come to this country, some of them have their bank, they have their currency in this very country we're living here. I don't want to mention names because let's just, you know, they have their markets, they have their square. But Africans, even the African shops we have, they will still fight and kill their self there. Imagine flying berets and forming courts. So there is no way they will accept us in the entertainment because they believe you being an entertainer, you're wild already. Even if there is a song I sang, somebody called me and asked me, Madam, you did snuff? You understand? Because it just feel, I say, why? I say, I feel some craziness in the song. I was like, okay, so I must be like this. So imagine if a black man could have such an ideology of us. Let me borrow that from C.K. Wooden. It would never be stable, except we show that unity, let love lead, then we will be accepted in this community. If not, for now, I still see it very difficult. It's not. You know. Because I remember I had a friend, I spoke to a white guy, like I said, I just want to, you know, rent the stadium, a very mini stadium where they play different kind of games, you know. Sometimes they use it for picnic for children.
Yeah.
Said, I would love to perform here. He said, they will not allow you. I'm like, why? He said, especially you people are blacks. You know, it sounded very clear, you know. Then even the streets where they have open air, where you can go and perform, people will come out, open air. They don't give it to you because they believe at the end of the day it will not end well. Wow. Even if it will end well, they have this vision or this imagination of us already, which they've seen through our characters and our behavior. So they don't even, it doesn't look as if they see us, we doing entertainment. Okay, in my city, they know me. I'm registered. I have my stamp, you know. I am registered. I pay my tax for it. But the truth is, they still don't care. Okay, maybe for example, I'm using Italian language. So maybe for example, I blowed like that lady that sang Jerusalem. Okay, then it's popular. Then they might be interested. Just like this other black boy that used to do one comedy, he will raise his hand like this. You know, he's based in Italy. It was when the guy went viral, the community of the country now see him as important and as a tool to sell their product. So they want to see what you can bring first. Liabilities they don't work with because they just believe it's not going to go anywhere. So, but when you show them that something good can come out from what you're doing now, give them an example. They don't want to assume. So then they can come in, they'll come in grand style. But for now, they don't really know if anybody's doing entertainment in the Europe side. For me.
What they're doing. So how do you guys get a place to perform? How do you guys express yourself out there? Like getting a place or performing in a show or getting is it only in the clubs? And is it only African club that you guys perform or how?
Yeah, mostly we go color brothers, you know, that have friends or make friends with the white guys. They actually have club or come to an agreement of whatever. They can host a club or whatever, or an African person has a right to a club that he or she is controlling. Or probably you know somebody that knows somebody that rents out a hall because it's a private property. Okay, that one is also good. Or probably one or two opportunities just arises. It's not because it is out open for the blacks to go perform. It's because one or two ways. It's just like we get opportunities to have a place of fellowship like churches in Europe, you know. You can still get offers like that, private offers, like, okay, they rent here out. If you want to make do of it, make use of it, this is what I would take, you know. This is how it is. If not, yeah, this is how it is.
And when you do shows, do the indigenous do they come to the shows when Africans doing their show over there? Do the indigenous like the citizens, the Italians, or do they come to your shows or do they support you people on your shows or like that?
For me, I wouldn't lie about it. Nobody in the Europe side will come out and tell me that whenever they are doing shows, the indigenous will just pack and come, except it's their favorite club you are doing it. They will come out and show their massive love, not for you, but because they are part of the club, or they just believe you are protected and safe. Okay, the only time you see citizens coming out to want to support you is probably they are friends with you, very close friends with you, or got business with you. They just trip in and trip out, or probably they are dating our brothers or sister. They come to support, except it is a cultural something. They just want to watch what they do, their cultural stuff mixed with other shows they do yearly. Okay, that's one I would say it is a mixed show. They can all come out. Or you performing and giving them and they come in when they know it's blacks there. They don't come.
Ojoro, one of your track called Ojoro, which was released. Please tell us a bit about that track, because that name Ojoro, that Ojoro is something else. That name we all, I mean, like we Niger or we Africans, Ojoro means something, you know. So tell us about Ojoro. What can you tell us about the track?
Yeah, Ojoro happens to be a song that came up in my head after I was told a story. There's a talk show I do before Talk Your Mind with Lioness. And I remember when I was really focused on it, I got some private messages, private talk from fans, and daily talk I have from fans too. And a particular girl came to me and told me a story about her having or dating this guy for a long time. But this guy don't want to take it serious, but is just playing around and feeling so comfortable in that zone, that friend zone. So after I spoke with her, I understand that she was so in love. She's so in love with this guy that whatever I tell her does not count. She's ready to take the advice, but she's not using it because she's so in love. Then I said to her one day, I said, this thing what this guy they do, you know, Joro. Say, Mama, now Joro, but I will go start from square one again, you know. Then I just came up with the vibe and add one or two things, you know. Ojoro came out and I was able to use that song to, if some good persons that does not just listen to the vibe, like go with the vibe, that listens to music will get some sense from it, because the song was actually talking about Thomas is a bad guy. You know, he doesn't want to date you, but just eat you, and be careful because Thomas is a bad guy. Then in my language, the rapping side was just, you know, trying to say me, I'm an adult woman with difference. I know you call us stupid, but I'm not, you know. So it was just like me standing in line for the lady, defending the lady when she doesn't even have an idea of the song. You get my point. So in it, I just felt okay. If you're passing message, you add a little bit of gyration and it goes well. So that was how the melody came and all that.
Because
Yeah.
when I was listening to the track, I was like going through many things in my mind, like the ones I understand, you know. So I was like, you know, but the way you explain it now answers every question. Nice one.
You were thinking your children was played to me.
I was like listening to it. I was like, damn. I said, everyone can relate to that track. Everyone
Okay,
can relate
okay.
with it.
Because when the song came out, somebody said they don't play you Ojoro, all these Pure boys. I was like, well, he said that is how I understand the song. I said, no, it's an advice. Go listen to it. I am actually talking to ladies that they should be aware of Thomas,
Yes.
which is like bad guys coming their way. So it's not, he said, okay, but I was thinking that they'd play you Ojoro. I said, no. So that was what I thought you were thinking, you know.
What a great track. What a great track. Tell us, there's some
Thank
questions
you.
here on the comment list. I will ask you that later, but the track, tell us, you produced it. I mean, it's obvious you wrote the lyrics. Then
Yeah,
where do you produce the
the
track?
track
There in
was,
Italy, and who produced the track?
yeah, the track was produced here in Italy by my producer, Freezy D. And the beat was from BLD from Madagascar. The engineer stays in Italy. He's the one that normally does my recording. and the mixing and mastering. But while my producer, the beats maker, is from Madagascar. I also do use the one in Nigeria, but this very
Wow.
beats, Ojoro, was done from Madagascar. Yeah.
Was released this year also, right?
Of course, I've got lots of songs that came out this year. Yeah. Yes, of course. It
Wow.
did.
Wow.
It did.
And if you have never listened to this Ojoro, go and check it out. Ojoro is a nice track. And you guys have just listened to her now, how she explains it, where it's coming from, the idea behind the Ojoro. So you guys should go and check Ojoro out. Ojoro is a nice track. Drop your comment, share it. I urge you guys to share all these tracks that you are seeing here and support our artists that is doing good here in EU. Because without you guys, we are going nowhere. The
Without
artists
you guys,
depend
we are
on us.
nobody. All we urge, all
Exactly.
we beg for is your little time to support us. Go listen to it. Might be a song you would like to use for your ringing tone. You might want to use it for celebration. You might even go to club and request for our songs to be played. So you guys are the backbone in which we stand to do this music. But without the fans, they will not even know Michael Jackson today. Fans is everything. So all we need is love, support, encourage us, encourage us. We don't do this music to sit in our homes and listen to it for ourselves. We sing songs based on what is happening around us. Is either for you to learn or for you to rejoice with. So please, we need all the support we can get from all the fans all over the world. You don't really need to hear English because music has no language. I dance to different languages of songs I hear every day. I just vibe to the tone. It makes me happy because I know nobody will sing and insult me and me dancing. So I must not hear what they are saying. So please go and be a lover and supporter of good songs. God bless you. Let's make Afrobeat go viral. Thank you.
Those people you know, the DJs, how do they feel? How do they feel about the track? Do you get support from them, or your fans? Do you get their support, or do you get their? How do you see? How do you think they accept this track, Ojoro, in the industry?
Um, Ojoro was really a great song and we continue to be a great song. First of all, you said colleague. Let me quickly correct that. Any colleague that choose to help me, it's out of love. It is not their duty. The duty is on fans, okay? Because they are hustlers like me. So if they do it out of a good heart, I appreciate them, but it's not their duty. For the DJs, mm, I would say the ones I know personally have been so supportive. And I just pray to be able to pay them back. Though I have dropped a song titled Appreciation, which I use in appreciating. Even you, I'm just meeting today for the first time. We're having this interview, you deejsinga. The song is
Yeah.
not actually, though I mentioned some specific names, but though I couldn't mention all, but I was referring to all the producers, the bloggers, everyone, that will support me now and in future. So I've done that song already. DJs are the ones I know, they've been nothing but blessing, okay? Much respect and kudos to DJ Randy. That man, when first of all, before I will say DJ Randy, let me go to DJ Zeal. God bless DJ Zeal. He was actually the one that got us connected. And since I knew DJ Randy, he took my case as if he's even my manager. He has done so much, bro. He contributed a lot to me coming out in the EU. That man does not sleep nor stumble when it comes to my case. I'm just saying for myself because I can't talk for all, okay? And I would say thanks to DJ Buditi as well. I would say thanks to a lot of them, Saturnier, lots of them have been so supportive, home and abroad, not just in EU, home and abroad. I would say Nigerians, they even, mostly the DJs there, they are just, I don't know, they've been supportive. If you ask me how to appreciate them, I really don't know the word to use. you know. I appreciate even the ones that are still promoting me that I don't know. They've been doing a lot, a lot, a lot. And big shout out to them. Thanks to all of them.
A lot
Thanks to all of
appreciate.
them.
It's good to appreciate those who support you, no matter what you are doing, and you find somebody who supports you. Appreciate those people because it's not easy. It's not easy. You know,
No,
everybody
it's
has
not.
his own thing, and many are out there doing their thing. They don't give a damn about you. But once you find one or two person who support you, appreciate those people, and that is what you just did now by naming some and shouting out to them and remembering them and making a song to show appreciation. Believe me, is a great thing.
Yeah,
Good. And those who appreciate, they will always be going forward. They will always be doing good. They will always be getting more
yeah,
support. They will always be getting more love. But those who don't appreciate, it's
yeah,
obvious when you don't appreciate, you never gain what you're supposed to be getting. You never know, but
no.
appreciation means a lot. So kudos to you. Kudos to you.
So imagine you helping someone you don't know before and just a thank you cannot get or show
Cannot get.
appreciation. It's very offensive. And yeah, you just kill that
That is
person's,
it.
you just kill favor from other people because the person will not want to help others.
Yes, yes. When we appreciate, we
You
get
see?
a lot more.
Mm,
It's obvious. When we give love, we get love. Like one of my friend we have here last week, yeah, Facundo. He said it. When you give love, you talk about. And I want to play this track, Ojoro. The link is below, but I want to play this track a bit for our fans out there. So if you are out there, yes. When we talk about Ojoro, hi. I know this boy, them you call like Thomas. Ain't no one get you was a check my come. By the way, they call me ex-lioness. Shake it here now. Ojo. You want me, Ojo? Aye, I love that. Ojo. You want me, Ojo? Woo! Ay, ay, ay. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. You know, I was asking you all this and I never, you were a rapper also.
yes.
You are also
I
a
do
rapper.
little of it.
Wow.
I do little of it. I won't just call myself a rapper.
Yeah, but you rap.
I
I
do
like the
little of
way
it. When
you
it
sing
comes to
the
my
style.
song, why not?
Yeah, that is why I said it. The style you use on this track, the way you rap there, damn, damn, it's a nice track. For our viewers out there, this
Thank
is
you.
Ojoro. Go and check it out. To stream the Ojoro, share it to your friends, drop your comment. And the most important thing is your comment, because your comment will help the artist to know if he's doing good or doing bad. What you
Yeah,
comment, it will definitely help the artist in one way or the other to improve or to
of course.
continue the way he's doing or to change something. So please try to drop your comment whenever you listen to any of your friend or any of your fans track, because that is the opinion, your own opinion, and the opinion matters a lot for all the artists out there. So please go and listen to Ojoro and
Yeah.
drop your comments, share to your friends. All right, Ojoro is trading now. That is much love for the queen, the SD lion, the SD lioness. When I say lioness, the SD, she is the queen. All right. I listened to one of your track called 1960. 1960 don't change. Yes. Can you tell us the idea behind this track? Because I had a lot from the lyrics. Can you tell our fans about your track called 1960 No Change?
Yeah, 1960 No Change touches every part of what we're facing back in the African continent, not just for Nigeria alone, but it was specially dedicated to Nigeria. But if you look into it well and listen, you will see it's what's affecting everywhere, more or less. Curtis is not only in Nigeria, it's in more or less all parts of African countries. But I was just talking about my country because the way things are going around is also affecting us here, because a lot of the youths and hoodlums them too no key their character for where they but they brought it over. And this whole problem, I felt nobody's talking about it. A lot of persons are talking about it, but we as Europeans, when we come here, we don't really want to face political issues because we are scared that when you go home, is either they take your passport or probably, that fear now, that's normal fear. But I summoned the courage to do it, not because I was trying to tell my president I get big mouth, but I was just trying to let him know that this is the cry of the people. This is what we feel. This is the pain, because I have felt the pain in that country too. So if he doesn't look into this serious case, it might really be a big problem. And I also talk about what's going on today. So the song is just for change. It's talking about 1960 no change, but yet calling for change. That is what that song represents.
1960 shares a lot of story, and it brings a lot of memories to me. You know, I'm telling you, nice one. And
I'm
the
grateful.
track
I'm
was
honored.
produced in
I'm
Italy.
honored. Yes, 1960. No, I think it was produced in Nigeria. Yes, the beat was
Nigeria.
from a beat maker here in the Europe side, but mixed and mastered in Nigeria, 1960. Yes.
And
Mhm.
that is a different style, you know. That is a very melodic kind of track, a very relaxing kind of track, you know.
Because the song, I didn't wanted the song to be danceable, because at the end of the day it's not passing any message. Because if you notice, the songs we dance to this certain time are songs we used to while away our sorrow, so I make sure the song is a bit slow, that you will not have that time to dance but listen. Yeah. So
Yeah, there's one of this your track that there is a track we're going to talk about now, but before that, there is your track that is selling right now. I mean, like it's running right now. I had it. I thought when I check out your Instagram, I had people doing the remix of
good
that and
man.
posting their short video of that. Good man with DJ
Yeah,
Ramdi.
good man.
Right.
Good man.
Please,
DJ Randy.
uh,
Yeah.
briefly shift us. Yeah, briefly shift in about that track,
Wow.
the good man.
Wow. Yeah, good man. Let me start from how this very song started. DJ Randy has been a great source of help and blessing to my career and that of my son, you know. And anytime I like just tell him, sir, I would love to appreciate, he would tell me, if you don't have enough, next time, don't worry for now. This thing keeps hurting me. I don't know how to appreciate him. And before I told him that I was going to feature him, he told me he was going to feature me too, but he was not assured of
Wow.
the dates, the day or when, I was like, okay. I waited and I was really tired. I just wrote a song. I wrote up to 3 songs. I sent it to him. I said, okay, waited though. He said, I like this one. Work on this one. I think this one is my song. I said, okay, sir. All right, sir. So for him to encourage me that way, and he brought a lot of ideas on, how it should go and all that. I was like, okay, I think it's fantastic. So this is how it came. He did a whole lot in the part, in his own part, a whole lot, and the song came out. It was a success, and ever since then, he's really been trying his best. I'm really trying my best to make sure the song is not just. We don't do song just for Europe now. We do song for worldwide. We do song for everybody to listen to it. So I think it's not the day you sing a song
Yes.
or the year you sing a song, it might actually blow. So the most important thing I tell people is do an evergreen song. It might take it 6 months, it might take it 1 year, it might take it 5 years, but when it's the time for that music, it will blossom. So I know the song is a good song, and I know very soon it's really going to pick on a lot of persons when they have the time to listen and digest the song. I know to go very wide than it is already. Yeah.
Nice, nice. In your lyrics in that track is very kind of is very deep. So for our viewers, the song is a love song. What is the idea behind this one? Because I think you are the kind of people that share the share message through song. What is the idea behind this? It's a love
Okay.
song, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Ah, no, I never thought you'd be asking. Wow. Okay. Ah, should I say it's a true life story? It's a true life story, though. I think I'll
It's
stop
a
it at
true life
that. It's a true
story.
life story. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's a true life story. I've
Wow.
never talked about it, so this is why it's funny to me because I don't know where to start from. So
Okay.
um, I wasn't jealous. I wasn't jealous, but um, I don't know. I felt disrespected. Okay, so and I just add one or
Yeah.
two mangi join the just add one or two flavor to the song, and that's how it is. It's a true life story, though.
Wow.
It's a true life story.
I follow you there. I follow you
Yeah,
there, and I like that. I like that because the track is
yeah, it's a true life story.
the
It's a true life
the
story.
track
Yeah,
is a very deep one.
yeah. This was how I was taught music. Music is not something I just woke up to. Music was something I studied from my father. So imagine when my father died, I DJed for a few months before I sold the instrument. Okay.
Wow.
Music, my father never talked to me like normal conversation. If he wants to talk to me deep, he goes deep into music. If he wants to joke with me and make me understand
Wow.
some little advice through that, funny way, he will still put music. So my father has always related to me through music, and he made me understand certain things. So I, as a mother, I believe that if I would want my son to listen to songs, what kind of songs would I want my son to listen to? Yes, of course, there are songs for matured mind and there are songs for children. But as a parent, would you be happy to put song out there that children cannot relate to from as a child, or even when they're grown up? So for me, I think when you do a song, try to pass meaningful messages. If not, kill the song with lyrics, but put something that will make people hold that song very strong and powerful. So this is what song doing is. This is what singing is. Not just singing to make people dance, but sing to also give them sense. Mm.
How many
You should know
people
what.
so far have you featured in your tracks?
I have featured Emmy Black. I have featured Basic. I have featured Miko. I have featured Shegeremi. I have featured I featured a lot of persons. If I lose count, I featured up to seven, eight persons.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I have been featured
And
by count, I lost count. Yeah, also featured by
oh
great
yeah.
personalities too.
They're all EU
Yeah,
artists or some are outside EU.
no, no. Home and abroad. I've been featured from Zimbabwe. I've been featured in South Africa with a South African person, which is we're working on it on the ground. I've worked with a Ghanaian, you know. I've worked with Euro-based artists to work with Nigerian-based artists. Oh, yeah, mixed. Not only Nigeria per se,
Nice.
I've worked with several personalities. Yeah.
Nice. with all these people you featured, do you find it a nice experience or something doesn't worth doing?
For now, I will tell you I'm not featuring again for now. Trust me. I would say featuring has been
Oh
good,
yeah.
but it's been very funny because yes, there is more arguments than agreements. Okay, there is more arguments than agreements, and it's not be funny, you know, it's not be funny. Like persons that have featured me, I believe have not been a problem because nobody has featured me will tell you I have paid lioness 1 naira. Okay, nobody will tell you I've paid lioness 1 naira. I
Yeah.
do it out of free will because I just believe for you to find, I'm just coming up. Like I still see myself like someone that started today, because my best song for me, it is a song I'm just starting with. The best for my fans, my best is not even out yet. So I don't know if the chances are with the people I featured or that featured me. So usually I don't take money. Do you know sometimes they feature me and I still be the one to pay for the beats? Do you know they featured me? I'll still be the one to
Wow.
do the posters. Not because they forced me, because I just want to support. Even after recording with my own money. Do you understand? But the bad or the very bad and sad experience I witnessed during featuring for some time made me so angry and made me feel so bad. I believe from henceforth, featuring, I'm going to take my prize, and who don't like it should forget about it. And if I want to feature you, if you got your price tag, you give it to me. Let's make it more business too, because it's not just for the me. I also want to use music. Music is not just a passion for me. It's a job. It's my job. So I believe everybody wants to be paid for their job. Okay, so you see, you featured, like there's no artist that have featured me that will say I don't promote them. I go to the extent of putting it on mixtapes. I pay for the cover. I do a lot when I am being featured. I make sure I share it. But them featuring me, they don't even care about the song. They just leave it there, and next 2 weeks you see them bring up another one, and that old one they drop it there because they expect you, the future on it, to share it
Nice, really.
like it's your duty. You understand? I do nothing. You
Yes.
coming to me for music, then let's do
Yes.
it business. Then if you pay me, it is your business if you are promoting the song or you are not that's your fucking headache. Excuse me, I'm just being very aggressive because when I see the way I do for
No,
others and they don't do for me in return, I become so angry.
yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it turns to gossip,
Yes.
it turns to a lot of things. Don't be a problem if you cannot be the solution. If don't be a problem if you cannot be the solution.
Yes.
There are too many. I believe I've paid my dues in the industry though. I've paid my dues, not just now I started. I paid my dues long time ago. Yeah, if there are a lot of
Yes.
artists, when I mention their name, now people are like,
Yes.
really? I happen to be the first of the very few persons that brought them life. Hope do show for them. But I was working with a whole lot of bosses that hold clubs, you know, because I speak the language very well. So it's very easy for me to
Okay.
integrate. It's very easy for
Okay.
me, but a lot of them are, they've used me all over the years, and at the end of the day I become a talk for them. I become how do I say it, I become this oversabi kind of person. Some feel I just came yesterday and I'm too appreciative. Some feel it too they post, but it's what I do. I will share to the public. My social media, it's not for me to come and show how beautiful, how dressed, what's the shape of my ass or size of my hips. It's for me to promote what I do. Some people still get nervous and angry over it, you know. So that's why, like Good Man, when you asked me about it, I had to laugh over it. Big up to a lot of persons that took it upon themselves to share. But this was a song by a DJ featuring an artist, and this DJ happens to be a man that has contributed a lot of his time, money, and just name it to promote these people. His song came out, and I can count how many people that posted it. You know, there's too much competition. They're just fighting for what I really don't know, because at the end of the day, I don't know why music should be competition. Because if a music can be competition, same person that is listening to Osadebe will listen to Michael Jackson. It is not the same flavor that Osadebe will give you that Michael Jackson will give you. So music can never be a competition. Your tone, your melody is different. It is needed because when you put it together, it becomes very powerful. Imagine when you play favor, you just switch into Don Jazzy. From Don Jazzy, you switch into techno. It gives the environment, atmosphere, a different vibe. So you alone cannot sing and just be singing. Even if you are raining now, your rain will still fade away. So the jealousy, the industry, sometimes collabo, I don't think I am really looking forward to collabo anytime soon because it's not impressive. Okay, what I see, we need more opportunities to function well. Okay, so there is no need for us to be featuring ourselves when the featuring is not hidden nothing. I feature you, you are not going to share, promote, shoot a video on it, or so why the okay? First of all, we should agree why the featuring. You understand? There should be something great. Like when you say, okay, you want to feature Two-Face, it's because his name on the song alone, first we blow the song. Okay? And secondly, a lot he has will do so much for that song. But featuring someone that is struggling like me, like, okay, imagine when Goodman came out, I had to pause. My video would have dropped. My video would have dropped. I was planning of dropping a video. I have it in my hand. But when Goodman came out, I was like, no, this is greediness, for heaven's sake. Promoting, and they just also released one, EJ Love. I was featured in it by Sonny Maxine. So I have songs to promote. So there's no way for me to be dropping a song now. But other artists, they will feature you in a song that's not even up to a month. They don't do another song already. That one is an old story. But me, I don't really care if I drop song today. 2-3 days later, come check me out. I will promote the old ones I have done before because you might not like the new one, but you might see reasons with the old ones. You know, it's not funny because I believe we don't know what we are doing. We are dancing on the same circle and blaming each other for our mistakes. You know, so featuring for now, I don't think is the solution or the idea we need or I need. What I need is to present and sell myself more to the fans. So when I have a whole lot of crowd and fans, if I am featuring, I know you are benefiting from it. So let's not play around. Music, we are abusing music a lot. We abuse music. In Europe, we abuse it. We are abusing entertainment so much. Imagine you doing a gospel song that women are shaking asses all over your video. Just because we need fans. Lots of things are not done right, you know. So before we start thinking of featuring and this and that, let's each and every one, including me, work on ourselves. Let's go out and touch fans. Let's gather, let's be able to pull crowd. Then when we work together, we can know what we are achieving. Because at the end of the day, if somebody, me that is working so hard, when I feature somebody, I notice I'm the one giving you more than me I'm getting from you. Because at the end of the day, I'm introducing you to my fans and you have no fans to introduce me to. I'm sharing my fans with you. I am doing a lot, but you are not doing this, not even a half of it for me. So can we just continue deceiving ourselves? So featuring, I've had a bad experience of it. Too many bad experiences.
So let me quickly ask you this. How do you see the Nigerian AU industry? Are they cooperative? Are they united? Are they supportive? The AU industry, the artists coming up here in AU. Just a brief opinion about that.
I think it should be industry that we are building now, because when you say industry, I sometimes I feel very, I don't know, my mouth is very heavy when I hear it, because when you say industry, it should be a place you can fall back to, a place you can seek for help and all. But yeah, okay, the industry that they're trying to build and gather now. Me, I am this kind of a person. I don't come out on my social media every day and start writing nonsense. I like to air my mind when I'm on interviews, you know. It's not to spite anyone or to make anyone feel I get big mouth past them. Everybody can come here and have their time to do whatever they want. But for me, I think when we talk about industry, industry should be a collective idea whereby everybody will, it will be a division of labor, okay? Whereby we don't have all this division of labor and nobody's working hand in hand. You know, it's just enviness, jealousy, competition, and so many other things around. It becomes very funny. It becomes a child's play. It becomes a child's play. What I see are great Nigerian artists based in Europe doing well. This is what I see. Nigerian artists based in Europe doing entertainment, doing well. Because when you say industry, there's a lot when it comes to say industry, like you want to name it like that, because all I see now is competition. If we want to talk about it, I might just offend a whole lot of people. You understand? Because as I'm here and I know a lot of persons say lioness on the interview Jesus, you go talk rubbish today. The truth is, it's not about talking rubbish. It's all about how we should grow. How we should grow. You know, sometimes when you out of annoyance say some bitter truths, you become an enemy. Okay, so sometimes I like to rest my case or rest my peace, because some will say I'm just trying to talk to seek for attention. I don't know the attention I'm going to seek for. Mine is to work and look for fans. Not even in my community or circle. I'm reaching out big time. I'm reaching out to people, to fans. I don't wait for fans to like it first. I pursue fans. Like I carry my market there and sell, you know. So I have a lot of a whole lot of things or idea to talk about when it comes to this AU industry, but I think I would swallow it today, because the anger in me, if I want to talk, it will be disastrous. So for me, I believe they should sit down, work together. When they say come together and work as love, it's not because they should sit down and be eating rice together. It's because it's just like a shop. If your shop too full, you get where you go sell it, you not go get again. The other person need to sell. Yeah, this is how it should be. Yes. Entertainment is not something you come out and say I'm the gorilla. There is no gorilla. There's no gorilla when it comes to entertainment. Today might just be you. Tomorrow the table turns. There is no perfect singer. They are just different set of musicians blessed with different unique voices. So nobody is superior, nobody is better. You can be able to, I can sing my song very well, just like I can sing it. I cannot sing Mr. C.K. Wooden's song better than he will sing it. I don't know if you understand. I can only sing my own song better because I prepared it. So I don't know why they see music to be a competition. If they forget that entertainment, you being an artist, you become a role model. You like it or not. There are people out there that will be liking you, wanting to emulate you, wanting to be like you, wanting to be better like, they just copy everything you do. So when you drop nuisance out there, you are creating a bunch of nuisance fans, because they will take over your footstep. Wherever you stop, they will start. So the truth is, if they don't slow it down now, and let's understand that music, after music, we have life to live, there will be no industry. There will be no industry. There is nothing. Industry is not supposed to be deviated. We are even supposed to be working hand in hand with the Nigerians, the Nigerian industry back there in Africa, because we are not separated. We are Nigerians, Africans. There should be no divided. Which one is Europe? Europe not give us chance to come to form Europe industry here. We are just mainly Africans based in Europe. So we should work hand in hand with these people up there. So let's not think we've gone there. Some will say we are here, we are better. Nobody's better than nobody. We always need the help of mangi and fish, meat, oil to make a soup. So it is not possible when this one think I can do it all alone. I am the this of this. You are nothing. You know, so the enviness, the jealousy, the greed, competition is just too much. You know, if they can slow it down and focus on their self and their craft, focus on how to start making money from what they are spending money on, I believe they will wake up. For now, I rest my case, sir.
Kudos. But there is this your
Thank you.
track I want to talk about. And this your track, since I listened to that track, honestly, I mean, like, I don't know how to say it, but that track motivated me for many things, and I so much like the content and everything. And that track is not that track,
I'm
but a
grateful.
track called I Believe, or Believe. Believe,
Oh, yeah.
Believe, the track Believe. Yes, this track Believe. So much things got my attention there, and so much things about that track, and I'm about to ask you that one after another, please. The track Believe was featured. I don't know who featured who there.
That's my
Exactly.
son, my king, my little king.
Wow.
Believe
Wow.
Believe happened to be a song that you know, there are certain things he do, and I notice the way he behaves. He don't believe in himself, like when he does it. And I always tell him, come on, believe is everything. Just believe and you can do it. We were in the kitchen one day. I don't know what was happening. He said something. I said, believe, my son. He just came on like, believe, you know, just coming out. Then the next thing, the thing just entered my head. I quickly take Biro. I wrote it down. That was then. I do write now. I don't write songs anymore, you know. Yeah, I like believe.
Wow.
Okay, believe. This is cool. I wrote it down, and he was able to flow on it, and did his job. And I also noticed he has this melody in him too. You know, I see his love for music. And I say there's no way I would tell him, be learning how to sing, if I don't encourage him like this. So for now, I am the one writing his songs. That Believe happens to be his second track. The first one was Super Mom.
Wow.
He dedicated it to me, you know, to all mothers.
Yes.
And the second one was Believe, featured me on it. And after featuring me on that great song, we had should I call it a remix of the song? 38 persons jumped on it. He did it single-handedly with 38 persons.
That was wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Wow.
A big up to DJ Randy. Big up to DJ.
Wow.
DJ Randy gave me his time. DJ Randy, God, no.
Wow.
Gave me his time for the promotion. He did a lot for me. He did a lot for me on it.
Wow.
And still doing a lot.
Wow.
That's why I really hold him so much. I hold that man so much. He's been so supportive. There's no time you just cry to him, he will not listen. But nowadays, people turning it like, you know how they will say it now, fellow artists. If you are a man now, you are helping a woman, the next thing and nyash they look, you know. When they see you not to be that person shading your nyash for sale, but this is what they see at the end of the day. This is the cover up they put for all their mistakes and confusion, you know. So it's like that. But I don't know. If a woman is grown up and she's not married, and a man is not married, if they decide to link up, it's not a bad thing. So there is nothing when it comes to music. The people I should be closer to are DJs, and few of my colleagues that I know can, like, person like I would want to always associate with DJ, Mr. CK Wooden. I will always, these are the people, because I can learn from him. I can only do nothing but learn. You understand? When I learn from him and add it to what I know already, I go turn to SS Lioness. I don't know if you understand. So this is it. So our best friend should be DJs. But when you're too close to DJs, if not, I am not the type that I send in pictures or load whatever to post. I have a strong business with him, which is DJs. You are also a DJ. So you guys are the one that normally blow us. If a DJ is ready and set to want to blow you overnight, he or she can do it. So I don't see any reason why I should be closer to people that are not DJs. Because I am not going to DJs because They are what I need. They are what I want. They are what I need for my music. It's not because I want it. I need them for my music. So it's yeah.
Yes, yes.
I would really thank him for that a lot, because when I did believe, it was the only person, the only DJ, not the only, not I won't say the only DJ. I've got few DJs that actually jumped on belief, but he was the person that actually promoted my son the way um uh one should be promoted, you know, creating his time and efforts, you know. It's really great when I talk about great personalities affecting my career positively. I don't have enough time to praise them. This is what I see. I don't have it like you now. Don't be surprised when we finish this. Anything that has to do with DJ singer, I always want to be the first to carry it. I want to repost. I want to do. It is not because of some we see it over Sabine for calling for a shege, but I have to appreciate me coming out tomorrow, becoming bigger than what I am. I will also, you are my story now. The minute I step into your platform and you have contributed to my life, you become a part of my story. So you see, they should learn, these things. Music is good, but when you're singing it and doing it the right way, it become enjoyable and become very good and healthy for everybody, you know.
And
So
the
believe,
most interesting thing there is that the young man in the track is your son. Wow,
yes, it's my second
wow.
son.
Honestly, I was shocked. I was shocked, and when I listened to the track, I was shocked. I said, "That is it. That is it." They said,
Yeah, yeah.
we asked about it. We said this before that the youngs are the leaders of tomorrow. Yes, they are. They are still. It's
Of
only
course.
Nigeria that the young still remain the young, even when they are getting old. But that will not make us forget that that the young is still the leaders of tomorrow. You know, honestly, that is
They are
true.
watching. They are watching us. Oh.
That is true. That is true. The young, right? The young. Honestly,
The young lion.
he have talent. He has so much. Yeah, the
Yeah,
young lion
yeah,
himself and the SD lion. Man, that is wonderful. He's a talented boy. He's a talented boy, and
yeah.
if he continue like this, sky shall be his limits. Honestly. Because what he has there,
Amen.
he
Amen.
has something there. Send him our love. Send him our love from Tikitaka show.
I will.
I send him our love from
I will.
Tikitaka show, and he should keep on. He should keep on. And you
I
being
will.
the instrument, you keep on doing what you are doing there, because what you are doing there is great. What you are doing there is great.
Thank
Look
you.
at how the thing is going.
Thank
You
you.
learn from your father, and now your son now is taking your footstep.
I'm teaching my
That is
son.
wonderful. That is
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's
Yes,
beautiful. Yes.
that is
Yes.
that is very beautiful. I'm telling you, that is very, very beautiful. Tell him that we got his back, and
Mm-hmm.
he had our support. Anytime his track come out,
Yeah.
any of his
Thank
track,
you.
we are already
Thank
his
you.
fan. So he should know that
Thank
we
you.
encourage him to move on,
He
to
has a new
continue.
song
I
coming
listen
out.
one of his freestyle. Yes, I think I saw, if he's not the one, I listened a bit about bully in
Yeah.
the that was wonderful.
Bully. Yeah.
I was shocked
Yes.
there. So tell him that he should continue doing what he's doing, that he's doing great.
No
It's
problem.
wonderful
No
what he's
problem.
doing. And
No
tomorrow,
problem.
I mean tomorrow, when I said tomorrow, tomorrow never finished, but tomorrow he will look back
Yeah.
when you remember where he started, you know, and it's good he's here with you in
Yes.
Europe, so that where the facilities are better. All right. So
Mm.
kudos for
They
him,
will not suffer
and
what we suffered.
he should not give up. His Yeah, no, no. You are making the way already for him now. You're already putting everything all right
Thank
for him
you.
now, and he's following it. He's
Thank
following it. Coming out for track for
you.
you
Yeah.
and this track. That is wonderful. That is
Mm.
wonderful. All right, SD Lioness, I must tell you, you are the instrument that this Europe needs, you know, to
Much
construct, like they
respect,
said in
much
Spanish
respect.
here, a better of tomorrow, because you have experienced something, you have story to tell about this music, and you
Yeah,
are telling most of your story through your music, and with your knowledge and with your understanding. If Europe will change, you definitely will start from where you are, because you are contributing for the change. You know, you are
amen.
contributing.
We will put it
That is
together.
that is that
That's
is
what we are
nice.
doing. Collectively, we'll put it together. With the help of everyone out there,
Exactly.
collectively, we put it together. If we just come out and work as one with straight mind and thinking, know that after music we have life, know that music is not just for pleasure but also business, then if we can put all this together, trust me, we can create a huge and a very mighty industry. I'm telling you.
Nice. Nice. All right. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in this industry?
Mm. This one suits me. Well, only God knows what the future holds. But one thing I would definitely tell you or be proud to say is I want to do music till I die. That's one. And every minute of the day, every day that comes by, me getting bigger, being in where I am or whatever, I think for me it's just the same. The most important thing for me is to put a footprint out there and just be a change, contribute to the society through my music. So me being from 5 years, 10 years, I just want to have memories. From now to in 5 years, I don't think of where I want to be. I just think of the memories and the greatness I've dropped behind. So sometimes we look forward for greatness, look forward for names. Whatever you do in life, when you do it well, name will you would definitely get a name. If not from the fellow persons, you will get it from fans. So name, when just to think about it, you being an entertainer already, you have a name. Your name is, it now depends on you for how large or how big you want it to be. So for me, I would say from now to in 5 years, all I want to see is good memories. I want to drop greatness. I want to bless souls. I want to continue being what I want to continue to do music and do it better, to do it well. Whatever comes through it in 5 years, I will be blessed and keep being blessed and just give back to the people. This is all what music is for me. I am not here for the greatness, the name, or whatever. If you not in 5 years, I say let God do his will and continue to bless me with good songs, blessing the world, get my money, of course, which is number one, satisfy my fans, of course, and continue being the music system.
All right. Uh, what can you advise the upcoming artists and the artists them that who are trying to make it into this music industry? What is your advice to them?
What I
Yes.
will say to those that are planning or trying to enter or go into music is please don't be a problem, but be a solution. Don't be too fast. Don't complain too much. Just sit down, look at what's going on, try to learn before you leap, and know why you are also into music, know why you are entertaining people. If you're doing it for money, for fame, for the girls, for the guys, know why you are doing music and make sure that way is actually making you happy. And to be successful and great is let your songs be songs people can reckon with. Let your songs be songs that can free people in different times of need. Don't be in too much haste to blow overnight, because that one is really terrible. You put so much hard work and the next thing you are just waiting to blow overnight. It's not like that. If you are doing song for fans and to bless people and they like it and blow it at the end of the day, thank God. But don't have it in your head that people when they do music don't blow already in America. A lot of persons, they go to big shows all over in Nigeria. You see them performing, you hear people say you don't blow. Not be so that they blow. Okay, if not, those people doing music, they will not be having side businesses. or working to support. So don't be over carried away. Try to be patient. Know if this is what you want. Okay. And even if you're into it, don't be jealous. Don't ever seek music to be a competition. Don't ever see yourself to be better or best than anybody. Just see you do your thing, put more effort, talk less. Availability, don't let it be too much. Don't, just do your best. Do your best and leave the rest. Try to learn every day. Try
Nice.
to learn every day. Be ready for critics. Be open for critics. Enjoy it when it comes. You will get used to it. And just work on yourself, man. Got time to work on yourself than listening to nonsense. You're not good today, you'll be good tomorrow. That is if you believe in yourself. I think that is all I have to say,
Yes.
work more and talk less, and know why
Wow.
you do music.
Wow.
Know why you do
This is
music.
all right. Briefly, just a brief word. A brief. What is that your fans don't know about you? Maybe you will want them to know about you today.
I am I am not slow to anger. Okay. I am like my name. I am lioness for real. I am very playful, but I think my fans don't know this. They see me as this appreciative, very loyal and all, but can be fire sometimes. I think that is it.
Oh, okay. All right. What are we gonna be expecting from you soonest? I know 2022 is around the corner. Just a brief. What are we gonna be expecting from you? Are you working? You said already you are working on a video.
Fire
Are you
song.
working on a new project? What are we gonna be expecting from
Fire
you?
song. Fire. The song from January, though I don't know if I'm going to drop song for January, maybe. From January to till December next year, the songs are ready. So they should wait for nothing but just a new branding of X the Lioness. They should wait for upgrade, a lot of wonderful songs to bless homes, relationship, friends, children. In fact, my sector of music now is going to touch everywhere. So Christians won't be left out, like gospel songs won't be left out. I want to spread like virus into the system more now. Okay. And when I say virus, please, people don't quote me
Yes.
wrong. I mean
Yes.
musical virus.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot
Yes.
of greatness for
Yes. Your virus
2022.
will
They
touch
should just
everybody this
put
time.
their fingers crossed. Yeah. Yes. They
Nice.
should put their fingers crossed and
Nice.
expect greatness
Nice.
from
Nice.
Lioness. Nothing but greatness.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Shout out to anyone out there you want to shout out to. Shout out to anyone you want to shout
All
out to.
right.
Is there anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my daughter. She based in Nigeria. She's school in Nigeria. Shout out to my daughter, my queen.
Oh,
I love you. I love you. You have no comparison. And my
nice.
son knows I love him already. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to the
Yes.
ADJS for their massive love and support. Shout out to CK Wooden, that man. Oh God. No, thank you
Yes.
so much for everything. CK Wooden, and I want to say big up to DJ Randy. Your love, your support, your promotion, your care. I say God bless you, and I pray that whatever good you put out there, you will reap it in hundredfolds, if not you, but your children and generations to come. God bless you for your time. Thank you for everything. And to every great personalities out there, I want to say God bless you. To those that joined us now, that will still watch this afterwards, and the people that was with us before when we started that are not here now, God bless you all. If I don't remember to mention your name, I want to say thank you for everything. Thanks to all my fans. Thanks to all my friends. Thanks to all my good and supportive colleagues, the good ones and supportive ones. I say God bless you guys for being there. I want to say God bless all the good DJs, you know, may God bless them. All the good promoters, may God bless them. All the good supporters. If you know you are good and your heart is clean, your hand is pure, God bless you. No one is perfect, of course. Thanks for supporting me. Continue to follow me. You can reach out on my website, xthelioness.com. You can follow my Instagram, xd_lioness. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me everywhere. On Google, just type xthelioness. Google bring it out for you. My number is everywhere. You want to book us out for shows, be it church, be it halls, wherever. Music is what we do. Thank you so much to Tikitaka Show, DJ Singer himself. I say much love and maximum respect. Thanks for your time. It was greatly appreciated. I want to say big up yourself. Big up to everyone looking out there. Big up to all the stars. If you're joining us and you're a star, I say big up yourself because you know it's our job and I know I be now. So much respect to everyone watching. Thanks for your time, man.